343 Industries.
Let's do it.
Oh my god, they're showing more gameplay, guys. This is real.
Just the feeling of like
They're
being
showing
in firefight and hearing the click of the gun, throwing it down,
Look at the
grabbing one off the
vehicles.
wall.
My gunner's upside down.
Oh,
He's like
wow.
laying in. I see kill assist, kill assist, kill assist.
Any pistol across any of the games. Whatever gun allows me to feel the most like John Wick, I am there.
For how excited I was with like this.
I love the
big
pistol on this
combat
one.
with
I can't wait
vehicles
to
going
use
all over
that.
the
Really?
place.
Halo means something different for everyone, right? I think that's what makes Halo great.
Oh, that sniper.
Let me know if you guys can hear my friend good.
Yeah, can you hear me okay?
What is Halo multiplayer? And for me, it boils down to this tight arena-style combat and big team battle, this wide open, vehicle-infused kind of combat. We're taking that awesome legacy or classic Halo combat experience and modernizing it in
This is
ways
the
that'll
dev
feel
from the original
fresh to
Halo
old players.
combat.
Yeah, this
and
guy's
also
been there
to
since the
players.
beginning.
We're going to give you great ways
If you
to
guys have seen the
customize your
documentaries
Spartan,
for Halo
really
2
make your
and
super
Halo
soldier
3,
your own,
he's
and
been
we're
with
kicking
Halo
off
since the
a
original
journey,
games.
an experience
He
that's gonna
actually
evolve
went to work on
month to month,
Destiny, and
season
now
to
he's back on
season,
Halo.
year after year.
He's also the
Modern
voice of the
legacy.
grunts.
This multiplayer of this game, and the toughest challenge I think was really about how do we respect the legacy of what came before us, but still build something that feels new.
We've tried to bring all these elements of legacy and really inject them into Halo Infinite.
More
not just like in
gameplay,
a
come
way
on.
where you kind of won't notice it, where you feel like, oh, they really designed this to be a celebration of previous Halo.
Yeah, he's talking
as well as
about
an
how
iteration of
the
where Halo
gameplay
can go
here
next.
is so evolved, but it really does. I can see it feels like the classic.
It does
Vision
feel
of
like
Arena
the
was
classic
all
Halo,
about
but
a
it
tight
looks like it
experience.
has
It was
some
all about
Destiny
being fair.
vibes with it.
It was all
Or it
about
just looks
earning
like
everything on the map,
solid
earning
killer.
everything, every kill you get.
The
Going
assault
back
rifle.
to like what is the core foundation of what made the great Halo multiplayer arena matches great. Halo, it's really about fair and
Oh,
balanced
is that how the
starts.
matches are going to
So
start
everybody's
off?
on equal footing. When
You
the
know what
ball
else
hits.
is something to
And
notice?
then
It's not
once they
red
start running
versus
around, it's
blue.
about scavenging.
You're
stuff,
going to be able to
finding
be
inventories
whatever
and-
color
and
you
kind
want.
of developing your play style as you run.
Like
through
you're
the
going to
map.
be on opposite teams.
What makes Halo
But
feel
you're
like Halo?
gonna
I feel like
it's not gonna
the
be
answer to
red
that
team versus
question
blue
is-
team.
is
You're gonna
the
be whatever
sandbox.
color
Like,
you want.
The sandbox is Halo.
When we set
Wait,
out
that's
to
talking about
look at Halo
Halo?
Infinite from a high level and the direction of what it is, there's lots of exciting things there because we really wanted to push what are the things that are true to Halo, but what are the things that fans
What
haven't
is that
seen.
shield? Oh my
Equipment is
god, how he
back.
grabbed
Equipment
it.
is kind of
Yeah.
has a bigger voice than ever before. We ask questions to ourselves of if you could go after a power weapon to get a bunch of kills, would you do that, or could you go and get grapple to make sure that you swing yourself to the other side of a map to back cap a stronghold? We saw it as like another avenue of not just skill expression but tactics for teams to coordinate around.
The exciting combinatory nature.
That door
of,
is straight out of
this toy plus this toy
Counter-Strike.
and how those interact with
Out
each
of that
other is
classic map.
Super amazing.
Looking at how the power-ups
triple
play,
kill.
like your
Look at
classic
the
power,
grab
your
hammer.
overshield,
It's
the
not as
active
fast
camouflage.
as another
For this
game.
title, what
It's
we're
really winding
looking
up.
at what we're excited for.
Is that a bubble
you pick
shield?
that
Oh,
up,
that's overshield.
And you choose when you activate it. It goes into your inventory. If you haven't used it, and someone kills you in multiplayer, you drop that overshield, and then they can take it, use it for themselves.
Wow, do you
That
see
to
how
me
they
is
changed
very
overshield?
Legacy, but we took the equipment side of it.
It's like
and
the
modernized
item
it.
in Halo
When
3
it comes
campaign.
to the vehicles, we went in and decided to invest a lot in the systems. When I take damage in my Warthog, my wheels can get blown off, my hood can get blown off. There's different aspects.
He's riding
of the
without a
vehicle
wheel!
that change how.
Bro,
my
do you see
vehicle
that?
handles
It's like in
it.
GTA
That's something
4
that's
when you
brand
don't have a
new.
tire
The other
on
thing
your
added
car?
to that is like this
Yeah.
doomsday mechanic.
Bro!
So when you hit this threshold, the vehicle catches fire, and it's very much
Yes,
you've
Halo
got a certain amount of
Infinite
health or a certain amount of
multiplayer is
time,
free to play.
and you gotta choose what you
But
want.
you guys
to do
gotta
with
get a
the whole
system.
vehicle now.
Like a
We've got a
PC.
cousin to the Warthog, which is the Razorback.
The back has this like
You can have
multi-storage
items on the
compartment that
back
you
of
can
your
put a lot of stuff
Warthog
into.
now?
So if
That's
you want to
insane.
put, like, attach turrets,
What?
power weapons,
What is that for?
fusion coils, objectives.
Multi-storage
and that is what
compartment.
really making.
It's like, I don't want this
kick a lot of
sniper.
butt
I'll leave it
in
for
PM
whoever
campaign.
freaking grabs it off of this Warthog.
The levels
Or maybe it spawns
define
there.
Pace
It's
for
got
the
to
game,
spawn there.
how frantic it is, and they define that iconic fantasy for players as
These
they're entering
maps are
that match. What do they want to
huge.
do? What type of experience are they hoping to have? What kind of combat, what kind of dance floor is there available to have that
You can
combat?
grapple toward an enemy. That's pretty sweet.
This
For
is
me,
more
BTB
gameplay than they've
is
shown.
all about experiencing
This is the
full
most
extent
gameplay
of the
they've shown.
sandbox of Halo in just one match, right? Like you see the vehicles, the weapons, the equipment.
We really wanted to take that kind of concept, those feels you had, playing the previous games, and just turn the volume up.
I really want to use
Vehicles
that
are no
pistol.
longer just spawning at bases anymore. We have pelicans delivering.
There was a
we have
little
commander in
shield
your ear telling you
around
that
the turret on
pelicans
the
are gonna be
Wraith.
dropping off these vehicles.
Tank is inbound.
We have
That is
Halo
really cool.
2 style Delta Halo mission weapon pods that fall from the sky to resupply the
Haters
field.
stay hating.
That's
I don't know
what
why
it makes it
people
feel
are
like
really
a
just
real
complaining about
battlefield.
this. I'm reading
and
the
it's very
IGN
exciting.
chat.
This is not just more players. This is just this certain beautiful slice of sci-fi chaos.
Wow.
Pays homage to all the original games.
The announcer is your big gameplay moments, your game modes, just like the way it was before. Personal AI is really a reflection and information for the player.
What is that?
So if a player grabs a flag, your personal AI is going to tell you to, get that thing back to base and give you some like moment-to-moment updates.
Our team took the enemy.
These
flag.
maps
What if we
are
can
crazy.
let players choose their own AI, and each one of those are different voices, so that players can find the one that fits their personality and their.
Oh, you have your own AI. That's
They
what
add
it
a
is.
sense of like me
Yeah, you
as
see
a,
that's
as a
the chip you got
Spartan
put in your helmet.
being
Yeah, like the core.
more
the
important.
Cortana
And
chip,
for us
yeah.
in multiplayer, it is really about becoming a Spartan. Your Spartan. You are you inside of the Halo universe.
The body of customization content that we have on day one ensures that there will be millions of customization combinations for Spartans on the battlefield. That includes things
Armor
like
looks sick.
armor coatings, armor emblems, various armor effects, down to the individual armor pieces. So your shoulders, your gloves, your knee pads, your helmet, your visor, your helmet attachments. Then you look at weapons, and we've got a whole slew of customization offerings there.
Love that new rocket
Vehicles
launcher.
have a huge pool of customizations too. We support customization in the game. Players can do the same thing on HaloWaypoint.com.
There's gonna
as
be
well
an
as the
app.
Halo Waypoint app.
The player also customizes
wasn't
the Spartan,
expecting
the
that.
soldier inside the suit. We want the Spartan to represent the player as much as possible. They can change their
Hopefully
body
no
type
microtransactions.
and their voice, as well as choose
I'll
prosthetics
buy all
for
the
first time.
microtransactions.
Coatings offer us a unique opportunity to craft some hyper-polished looks and let you express yourselves in ways you've
Look at
never
the
been able to
customization
before.
screen.
We're coming
Whoa, is
at
that
this
the
from a
other person in
player-first
your party?
mentality. So
Off
what
to
that
the
means
side?
is that there's no random loot in this. There's no loot boxes. It's
there is a
very
PR,
important to us
okay.
that everyone understands exactly how they unlock customization content, and we have a variety of places where they can do that. First off is the Battle Pass.
The Halo Battle Pass
Halo
will never be taken away
Battle
from
Pass.
you. And what I mean by that is once you buy it, it's yours and does not expire.
'Cause
In
that's how
future
they do it in
seasons,
Master Chief
you can
Collection.
purchase old Battle Passes as well
Yeah.
as the current Battle Pass and choose which Battle Pass to put your progression towards.
All of these rewards are single source, so you're never going to be confused about where things come from. If you can unlock something in the Battle Pass, we're not going to let any other players circumvent that by purchasing it out of the storefront.
A lot of our stuff is unlocked through playing the game and only through playing the game. All customization is just cosmetic.
Every season will have its own theme and introduce new components, new looks, new gameplay for players, new opportunities to earn and collect cool rewards. We've seen the Samurai
Empire
already.
Boost.
That's one
The
of our
Samurai.
event armor cores. And that's going to be something that players can earn through gameplay for free.
With us going free to play for the multiplayer part of the game, like that was a big goal because, how do we have a way we can always bring players in, right? And they can, when we have a new update there,
Anybody crying
they'll
about
just dip their
Battle
toes in if they
Pass?
even just want
There's
to
no
see it.
loot
Not
boxes
only
at least.
free to
Just get
play,
your
but we're
money
free to
up,
play on
whatever.
PC as well as console. And what that means is we're able to get the biggest
Free
audience
online,
we've
would you
ever had.
expect?
Everybody gets to play with no barriers. And even better, your progression carries from one platform to the next.
Getting our game to be on PC and console at the same time is an amazing chance for us to really just kind of excite new players about the game. How can we do things like make cross-play interesting and like even in just customs, being able to just play with your friends that like some people have PCs and some people have consoles and like let them talk to each other, let them be friends.
They talked about crossplay there, but Master Chief Collection
Academy
does it.
is a place that you can go with an MP
I wouldn't be
to
surprised
kind
if
of
it
onboard
was
into the
crossplay.
experience. It's
I
great
thought it
for
was- I thought
newer
it was
players
implied.
who are still picking up the controls and also people who want to warm up before they head into matchmaking. It's a series of experiences both a tutorial to get started for the first time, weapon drills to practice with specific items, and
This is
also
like Apex
training
has the
mode
training
you can
mode.
use to just
Yeah.
get warm, explore the game as you want to.
For players
But
who
there's
are new
bots.
to Halo,
There was
let's help them
never
learn what this
like when we
universe
were
is
kids,
about.
we couldn't
Some
play
of these
multiplayer
characters,
with bots.
What are they
you
about?
could only play multiplayer
And help
with
them
friends.
kind of know the vocabulary,
Especially
that
if you
people
didn't
have
have
been speaking for
online.
now almost 20 years, so that they
Yeah,
come
your
in there,
best training
they don't
is
feel like they're
campaign.
behind everyone else. They can kind of come in on an even footing.
I mean, I'm super jazzed about bots. I think they're awesome. Our goal with bots has been to have a variety of difficulties that kind of provide a good training partner for wherever you're at in the experience.
Partnering with our players on the
Let's
road
do this
to launch
communities
and
doing
after
it.
launch
They've
is
never had
absolutely
bots
critical,
before. That is
right?
so cool.
And Halo's always
Like,
been
that's
about the
something that
community conversation.
I wish we
We
had
want to make
back
sure
in
we
the
hear
day.
our players, make changes where we
That's
can
what
based
makes
on
this
that
different.
feedback, make sure the game is ready for launch, and then even beyond launch.
What I'm genuinely excited about is taking the game out of our hands
I like
and putting
this
it
map a
into
lot. It
the
reminds me
community's
of,
hands.
Outskirts
You know, whether
and
it's
New
seeing what people
Mombasa
make in
with Halo.
Forge,
Yeah, I
or
was
the
gonna say
content that
New
they're able to create
Mombasa.
with theater, watching streamers go after the game.
To get involved, you go to haloinsider.com, put in your info with your gamer tag, and we should be able to reach out to you if we want to invite you to a Halo Infinite flight.
We feel like we've got a pretty good
Whoa.
selection at launch and what's going to be there
Yeah.
for our fans. And this isn't going to be something that is just a static set.
Dude,
of
we gotta get
items.
invited
We have
to
some
the
new
Halo
stuff in the
Infinite
works
beta.
already, and
There's
just
no way.
can't wait
Did
to
he
really
just
get
throw
into that
fusion
as
coils?
soon as
Yeah.
this game comes out.
New maps, new modes, new ways to customize your Spartan. Launch is just the beginning. Now we're just going to be able to talk, interact more frequently, and that's just going to be great. That is the future of Halo Infinite multiplayer.
Thank you to the community for all their feedback over the years so far, and I'm looking forward to the road to launch, launch itself, and beyond.
This is serious stuff right now, guys. Look at the oddball he's holding, the flaming oddball.
Game's gorgeous.
Epic campaign. Free to play multiplayer. Halo Infinite. This holiday. The end of this year.